you want a great big hot take, right? We're getting near the end of the NBA season. We have, 3 days left after tonight. And with most of the players that we think could be MVP knocking themselves out because they're not going to play in enough games, how about a hot take MVP bet? Maybe the NBA MVP is actually this guy.
Down the lane, Holiday. Baseline right, KD for three. Needed from the side pocket, a 24-footer.
Rockets Radio Network on the call. Kevin Durant goes for 29 tonight. Rockets beat the Sixers 113-102. A few weeks ago when I talked about, hey, knowing what the 65-game threshold being, where's my MVP, guys? Jaylen Brown was in the top 3, but now that Jason Tatum is back and the Celtics keep winning, that hurts his cause. KD was in my top 3. Luka's in my top 3, but now Luka's not going to make it because he's finishing out at 64 games, which, oh boy. But I don't know that there's anybody, even with SGA and Jokic, as great as they are, the effect that Kevin Durant has had on the Rockets, simply because the Rockets are a good team. Now, they are in the running to potentially finish as high as 3rd in the Western Conference. And if they finish 3rd, wow, man, that's something when you think about the fact that KD's coming in at 37 and no Fred VanVleet. These are one of the top point guards in the game that you lost before the season started. The Rockets don't have any offensive threats. They don't. Şengün is good. He's a good big man. But there's nobody that you're scared of. They are built defensively. They're well coached. But Kevin Durant is everything offensively for this team. SGA is great. Jokic is great. They each have number 2, number 3, if you're the Thunder, number 4, number 5 guys that can fill up the scoreboard, that are high draft picks that can do it. The only guy that scores for the Rockets is Durant, and he's 6th in the league in scoring. Without their floor general, if he can come in brand new and the Rockets finish 3rd, I don't know that KD's not the NBA MVP this year.
Okay, let me tell you how wrong you are, okay? Kevin Durant is not an MVP, and it's not even a dark horse. It's not even a hot take.
Wait.
Top 50 scores in the league right now.
Okay.
The Rockets have 3 in the top 50.
Yeah, but
so to say that but there's no other team. I think actually maybe the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks have 3.
Go New York, go New York, go.
But I looked at this because when I saw what you said, I was like, he's not alone offensively. Top 3 scores in the 50.
Şengün scores 20 a game. He scores 20 a game.
It doesn't, but
okay.
There's no other team that has 3. What are you talking about? He does have offensive help.
His
numbers are slightly down from last year. Last year, the Rockets ended in 2nd place. I hear what you're saying about Fred VanVleet not being there and how he lost someone and had to do it. His numbers are slightly down. You want to know who the real dark horse is for an MVP?
Oh, okay. Give me a real dark horse.
Kawhi Leonard. Oh. It's Kawhi Leonard, Jason. Not only are all of his numbers up, all of his numbers are up. Thank you there. Last year, he averaged 22 points. He's at 28 this year. Ask me who the leading rebounder is for the Clippers. It's Kawhi Leonard. If you want to talk about a dark horse that is actually carrying a team, it's Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Durant is not. The Rockets are a well-balanced team. He is not the savior that I think you think he is.
You have to do something with your team to be the MVP. You have to lead them to something. Where's Kawhi Leonard leading the Clippers to in the standings?
Listen, I hear you. I hate that it has to do with the standings. But let's be real. The Clippers were 6-21, and the fact that they are above 500 when everyone put them off to the side in December, and here they are with the chance. No, they're not going to probably come out of the first round, but they're not. He's the sole reason the Clippers are in their position right now. Okay. Kevin Durant can miss a game, and the Rockets could win.
I don't know about that. I don't know. You're replacing 27, 28 a game.
But Alperen Şengün will do the 27 if he's not there. Amin Thompson will go up to 24 if he's not there.
Not as okay. You know what? We're going to continue this coming up next. We got more on this. We got more from the NFL.
Kevin Durant. You wanted to say that Kevin Durant is the offensive engine for the Houston Rockets.
He is.
He is one of 3. If you look at the top 50 scorers in the league, and the Rockets have 3.
Okay.
There's no. I think
the Hornets have 4.
They don't. No, they don't.
Yeah, you want to bet?
Let me see that.
What do you want to bet?
I would love to see that.
What do you want to bet? I got it right here.
Okay, sure. Tell me who.
I'll tell you right now.
Knipple.
I'll tell you. Hang on.
LaMelo Ball.
You want to know? You ready to lose?
Yeah.
You ready to
lose?
lose?
I don't care about that. It does not negate that Kevin Durant is not a hot take for an MVP.
Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, Con
Knueppel.
and Miles Bridges.
Oh,
4.
four.
1,
Okay, great.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, amazing.
No.
Amazing.
No, you just take the L. You just took the L.
I don't care. But
Take the L.
I'll take the L
Take
that
the
I
L.
was wrong on that.
Okay, take the
L that Kevin Durant is not a hot take for an MVP. No, it's not. He's not alone. He literally has others with him. And how can his numbers are lower than last year? The Rockets were second last year in the Western Conference.
But the MVP, but they're also without Fred VanVleet this year, who's one of the top 5 point guards in the NBA.
But it wasn't like Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet went to that team. He didn't have it wasn't like, it was like, how long had he been there? 1 year? And then he got hurt?
VanVleet, a couple of years.
No.
He's terrific. VanVleet
I
is
agree,
fantastic.
100%. But Fred VanVleet is also not an offensive powerhouse. Like, he was there to be a true point guard and dish the ball, which the Houston Rockets, did I say that yesterday, that they could use a real point guard? That's probably why I said that.
Maybe.
Yeah, like a true point guard. I think it's all coming back, right?
That's okay, yeah.
Because we were talking about Trae Young. That's what it was yesterday. Yeah, like they could absolutely use him, but he was never going to be there to be an offensive leader. It was always going to be Kevin Durant. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But to say that he is doing it alone, that's not true.
Offensively, he's doing it.
No, he's not.
Look, Şengün is fine, right? And Thompson is fine. Thompson's more of a defensive player, but you have a lot of teams that have scorers in the top 50 in the end, right? The Knicks have 3, obviously. The Nuggets, I think, have 3. The Spurs have 3. Cleveland's got 3. Like, the good teams are going to have the guys in the top 50 that are good scorers. The teams that stink, who are tanking, are not going to have that. So you're going to see teams with the top 3 scorers. But my point with Durant over a guy like Kawhi Leonard is that it's not player of the year, right? And I say this all the time. If there was a player of the year award, okay, now we're talking about throwing everything out the window because player of the year is different. MVP is what did you do with your team? And if Kevin Durant has the Rockets up in the top 3, because that's as high as they're going to get, without your best all-around player coming in from the year before and not playing with him, that's better than if you are a guy and you have led your team to the play-in round, right? That's it. Again, it's not player of the year. Player of the year is different than MVP. MVP is you got to show me something in the regular season that you lifted your team up to something.
And Kawhi Leonard did not do that. You want to mention Fred VanVleet being lost because of injury? What did the Clippers do? They got rid of James Harden. I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Yeah, no. Okay, it didn't come out. Sorry, I was going to sneeze.
Wow, you did the whole thing there.
I wasn't sure if it was going to come out. Yeah, no,
Rub your nose. Rub your nose. I don't want to do it.
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Are you good?
Yes. Getting rid of James Harden. I lost my train of thought because I was going to
That's okay.
sneeze.
You need a timeout? You did 20 seconds?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Clippers, after going 6-21, they get on that winning streak. They trade James Harden. They trade Ivica Zubac.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get a hurt Darius Garland, who didn't play a lot, who's now back in rotation, but even took the day off yesterday on a back-to-back because of toe injury management. So he's also hasn't been as consistent. And then we have Benedict Mathurin coming off the bench. Like, to say that the Clippers did not lose crucial players and that Kawhi Leonard has not carried the team to being above 500 this year while playing 65 games, while playing the best basketball that he has played in years, while being available, while hitting game-winning shots, while scoring 5 more points than he was averaging last year. I know he was hurt last year, only played about 30 games. But to say that he is not carrying a team, that's a lie.
Oh, he's carrying the team. He's just not carrying them to the heights that you need to as MVP.
Because what are you talking about? That's stupid.
Was he on the floor when they were 6-19? Was he playing in those games?
Yes, he was.
When the team was better?
Well, he was, yeah.
Okay, but
yeah.
he played.
He started slow at the start of the season, but then he did play. I mean, he's going to reach 65 games.
But those games count too. It's not just what
but
happens after James Harden.
Sure, right. With James Harden is when the winning streak started.
Yeah.
That's what was so weird about James Harden asking for a trade.
Because
that's what happened.
But all the games count. It's not you can't just say, look at these games and go forward.
Like, I just, there's no way I'm going to say Kevin Durant is an MVP of the league this year. Not even, like, there's so many players above him. So many players above him.
So many. How many players above him?
Are we talking about the ones that are actually able to get it? Because obviously, like you mentioned, Luka's
out,
right?
That's part of it. Is that so many guys that aren't getting to 65 games now, you can't vote for them.
Right.
Because look, is Luka more of the MVP? 100%.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
You saw what Luka did without LeBron.
Right.
Without Austin Reeves. Luka is that guy. You saw the run he was on, the 40-point games, but you can't vote for him. So now it's like you can't even say he's the MVP.
Jaylen Brown. I know you mentioned that his stock went down when Jason Tatum came back, which is kind of silly to say that, right? Because he carried the Celtics without Jason Tatum to put them in the second seed when nobody, again, I feel like so many people dismissed him. When I say so many people, I mean me, because you lost Jason Tatum. So I thought you were going to take like an easy year this year and not, you know what I'm saying, not get back to probably going to the NBA
and take
championship.
a gap year.
Take a gap year. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna backpack around Europe and just kind of hang out.
100%.
Gonna go to the hash bars in Copenhagen and in Denmark and gonna
you know
go. It's gonna be fun.
Jaylen Brown doesn't seem like the type that he would go to those places.
Oh no, I mean me. And by that I mean me.
You mean me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He seems more like an Aaron Rodgers, like a retreat by himself type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Jaylen Brown,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? You got
Okay, yeah.
Like more like
myself.
to himself. Yeah,
Okay,
like if he was doing a gap year.
Okay, yeah,
to
gap year.
himself.
I'm just going to Amsterdam, man. I'm gonna get some space cakes and just it's gonna be exciting. It'll be a fun time.
But he should get it over.
I love Jaylen Brown, but looking at how it is, so many people and Rick Bucher has talked about this with us, is that it's hard to see what the effect of a guy is on a team, because you don't, if the team is bad, if he doesn't play, he's not playing enough to win the MVP. So it's hard to see what your reaction is. It's what, it's when I say, hey, maybe your guy Tyrese Halliburton's really the MVP of the NBA because you saw what the Pacers happened to them this year. NBA Finals Game 7 last year without him, look where they are this year. They're absolutely terrible. But watching the Celtics without Jason Tatum and still be near the top, because they were still top 3 seed before Jason Tatum came back. Okay, but since Tatum has come back, they've actually amped up, and they're going to probably finish second overall. They've gotten even better. So that's hurt Jaylen Brown's candidacy, simply because, well, it's not like when Jason Tatum came back, they've become even better and more dangerous. So that hurts because, okay, they were good, but now you see Tatum is back and they're even better.
I don't disagree, which is just silly, right? Because the only reason that the Celtics are in this position is because of everything Jaylen Brown did while he was out, along with Derek White and Peyton Pritchard, and you know what I'm saying? But Jaylen Brown was the guy, and he was having the best. He even said, this is the funnest year I've had in a long time before Jason Tatum came back, which I thought was an interesting line to say. But he did it, and it's crazy to say, because without what he did, they wouldn't be in that position. But I also feel like because of the East and the West, it's like I don't even know if anybody from the East is being taken seriously for MVP.
No, well, Cunningham would have been, but obviously that's the thing.
Right? And isn't it crazy that he's the only one that would have been taken seriously from the East? Yeah. Where like on the West, there's several names that we can entertain. And yeah, Kevin Durant, fine, top 10 in MVP. But you know what I'm saying?
See, now you're coming around. In 5 minutes, it'll be, Jason, I agree. Kevin Durant's the MVP, and Kawhi Leonard sucks.
No, never. I hate that it's about the record, because Kawhi Leonard should be all-NBA first team, and he should be considered for an MVP. I know he's not going to get it. It's probably going to go to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If Wemby hits the 65, he'll probably get it, which I think he's planning to. They said he was going to play in like the last.
He's got to play 20 minutes in the game. He's got to play. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah. So he's probably going to reach it, and he's probably going to get it. Yeah. But it's like the reality, like the value of, I think Kevin Durant is actually not as high as you say. I do think if he is not playing, the Rockets still have a chance to win because they play good defense. And I think Alperen Şengün can score when he wants to, but he has to divert to Kevin Durant first.
All right. Now, just so you know, because I look out for you. When you get all the hate on Twitter for not liking Kevin Durant, just
please, nobody likes Kevin Durant.
They're all coming from his burner accounts.
I know.
It's all going to be Kevin Durant, okay?
He has been really
that's
quiet.
What it's going to be.
He has been really quiet lately,
so
maybe he's going to come after me.
He's in the locker room right now going, hey, how do you spell Bolanos? How do you spell that? How do I at that? All right.
Spells baloney.
Anybody
instead.
good? All right, very good. Right. You know, she was an actress. She did a Garanimals commercial. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that on here.